Ow!
Wait,
Ow,
what's this?
unturned me.
You're crying. Timpani, why? You must tell me what has happened.
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Just forget it.
Oh no. Timpani, is my father behind this?
I'm an ordinary girl. No matter how much I love you, we must part.
Timpani,
This is goodbye, Brunia. There's no other choice. This is our fate.
And that is how the ruffians managed to best me.
Oh, Nastasha, I think it's time we set him on these pests.
Yeah, that can be arranged.
Splendid. Return to your posts, my dear servants. Does something trouble you, Nastasha?
Yeah, Count, there's still time. You can still change your
That's
mind.
quite enough, Nastasha. We've already come this far, so we shall forge on. But you needn't stay by Count Bleck's side. You can depart with my blessing.
Yeah, no, sir, I won't be doing that. My life is already sworn to you. It has been since the day you saved me from that cave.
If that pleases you.
Why, how very interesting. Nastasha and the Count have such deep conversations. Just what is our dear Count playing at? Ah well, I'll let him worry about that. I must attend my own projects.
I see you've returned. Excellent job. And who might this be?
This is Bowser. I think he's our third hero.
Do not tell my army about this. They would never take me seriously again. What? Why not?
He thinks he's a big scary villain, but in reality he's just a big dork.
Hey!
So, Merlin, something very strange happened on this adventure.
What was it?
So Tippy got kidnapped by this giant weird lizard.
We followed the lizard to a big castle.
And when we came to help her, the pure heart just appeared out of nowhere.
Interesting. I think that castle was once a dwelling of the ancients. It seems my ancestors have roamed far and wide in their dimensional travels. So Francis didn't even build Fort Francis? That's lame.
Bowser, you literally admitted that when you woke up in that field, the first thing you did was steal a castle.
Yeah, but I didn't name it after myself.
So that's where you draw the line.
In the castle beyond the great sea, we hid a pure heart and sealed it safely. Yes, I remember reading such a passage in the Light Prognosticus. The seal could only have been broken by a powerful pulse of love and trust.
So you think it was because Tippy started to trust us that we found this pure heart? That's amazing.
And now there are 3 heroes. I do not know who the last 2 are, but waste no time in searching, my friends. Oh, please, come on, people. With me here, you don't need anybody else. Trust me, any problem comes up, I'll stomp it into next week. I'll Bowserize it. Well met, Mr. Bowser. May your strength and courage protect this group. It looks like we're in the middle of outer space.
Yeah, but what dimension are we in?
What are you talking about? We're in space.
Yeah, but obviously every dimension has its own version of outer space. They can't all share the same one or else they wouldn't be dimensions, they'd just be planets.
I'm not entirely sure what dimension this is, but we're definitely in space.
So, how do we get to the pure heart?
Legendary heroes detected.
Squirple, squeeple, squawk. So you're the ones looking for the pure heart? Cuter than I thought.
Oh, how cute. Hello, little space creature.
It's not that cute.
I'm right here, you know.
So you know about the pure heart.
Squirps can't tell you much now, but you must trust Squirps. Now follow me. We'll squirp our way to the pure heart. It's like warping, except Squirps invented it. Squirps, Squirps, I can sense pure hearts, and we're not anywhere near one. I know, I just really have to go potty. I can't hold it in anymore. Squirps really... No! There's no toilet paper. Heroes, can you please do Squirps a favor and go find some toilet paper for Squirps? Please?
Where are we supposed to find toilet paper in the middle of outer space?
There's a space village up ahead. Maybe they have toilet paper.
Everyone in the universe is gonna die because we can't find any toilet paper. What I have here is a detailed map of the dreaded space labyrinth known as the Woe Zone. I believe the X marks an ancient treasure. We'll buy it. Great! That'll be 200 billion space coins.
Sir, we don't have any space coins.
Well, then I guess you're not getting the map. Dude, you don't get it. If you don't give us the map right now, then the world will end today. Yeah, right. No, I'm serious. You know that big purple thing in the sky? It's gonna keep growing unless... Oh, what am I doing? Ow! Hey, give that back. We found you some toilet paper, but we need to move fast. I'm pretty sure the space cops are after us.
Thank you. Our next stop is the dreaded space labyrinth known as the Woe Zone.
Whoa. Why didn't you tell us this before we gave you a map of this place to use as toilet paper? Wait, where did Squirps go? Wait.
Peach?
Squirps! Ow!
Well, if it isn't the king of the Koopas.
Where have I seen you before?
The name's Agent L, but all my friends call me the Green Thunder.
I guarantee you nobody calls you that.
You don't need to tell me it's a cool name. I already know it.
By the way, the L on your hat is backwards.
You think I don't know that?
Okay, let's just get this stupid fight over with.
Prepare to feel the wrath of the man in green.
The man in green? Where have I heard that before? Ow!
You need to stop getting distracted all the time.
Hey, you can't just dodge my attacks.
Pretty sure I just did.
Why I oughta...
Ow! Robot launch! No more messing around. Now for the pain! The gravitational laws of space allow robot potential to be fully realized. Didn't feel a thing. What? Hey, you can't just dodge my attacks?
Pretty sure I just did.
Hey, robot, would you like a treat? Not so tough now, are you, tough guy?
There you are, Bowser. We've been looking all over for you.
What?
The pure heart is just ahead.
Whoa, oh good.
We're here. We're finally here. Squirps has waited 1,500 years for this. Squirps is here. 1,500 years? You're that old. Squirps is the Prince of Scorpia, a once great kingdom. My true name is Squirp Corabeline Scorpina.
You're a prince?
Sorry for not telling. Squirps promised not to tell anyone. It makes Squirps a target. What happened to the kingdom? 1,500 years ago, Squirps' mommy, the queen, was told that a great destruction would fall upon the world. So mommy hid the pure heart in the Woe Zone, where no one could get to it, and Squirps was put to sleep in a hibernation capsule.
Wow, that is just bad parenting.
Squirps was meant to bring the hero here, to protect the world, and that is exactly what Squirps has done. But your home is gone. Where are you going to live? Squirps does not know. Maybe Squirps will return to the village on planet Blobule. Squirps has nowhere else to go. You're welcome to come live at Flipside if you want. Squirps cannot survive outside this dimension. I'm quite sorry. Thank you. Squirps will be okay. The Prince of Scorpia, Squirps, has a message from the Queen to deliver. I, Scorpina the 14th, bestow upon you the pure